All right. Good evening, Pitch Talk. We are going to start a new series here on Pitch Talk called The Best Transfers of 2023. That's right. We're going to be covering the transfers of the football or soccer world, depending on what part of the country you're from. And today is episode one of this series. And I'm really excited to cover this player because he probably has the coolest name on in the soccer world, and that is Branko van de Boomen. Branko van de Boomen is a left-sided midfielder who plays at Toulouse in Ligue 1. And if you hadn't heard, he just transferred to the legendary, the famous academy, Ajax. Yes, that's right, people. He is going to Ajax. And you know, for the cost, he's going for hundreds and millions of pounds. No, wrong. He's going for free. And let me tell you, if you haven't watched Liga, this is one of the most exciting midfielders of Liga this last season. Okay. He ended the season with 5 goals and 7 assists. And and these assists were key assists. He's a hell of a passer of the ball and progresses the ball, moves the ball forward by dribbling into the secondary third really, really well. He led Toulouse to finish 12th place in Ligue 1, and he's a dead ball specialist. So don't give him a free kick outside the box. He might hurt you. And very hard worker on defense, actually. This was one of the things I had to write down. He's a very good defensive midfielder player. But Branko van de Boomen. Why do I think this is the best transfer? Well, here are the reasons why this is the best transfer of the summer 2023. One, he was free. Ajax are getting this man for free. No transfer fee included. That's a win right there. Best value for money you can get is when something is free. Oh, and did I say he comes from the Ajax Academy? They're getting a guy who knows the style of play of Ajax, who's going to come in there. He's not going to have to learn a new way of playing. The Ajax model is something that players routinely, when they're young, adopt and take everywhere else. He adopted it. He went across all over the Netherlands and performed admirably at Toulouse. So check that off the list. He knows how to play the Ajax way. Reason number 3, he's Dutch. He's going back to the Dutch league. Oh, and did I mention he's played for Wilhelm, Heerenveen, Ajax, among other clubs in the Eredivisie. He knows the league. He was groomed there as a young man. Oh, and on top, the last and final reason, this man is 27 years old. He's in his prime, especially for midfielders. This is where midfielders learn from. They have both the combination of the experience, but also they have the physicality. This man isn't going to succeed. He's going to excel in this Ajax team. And if Ajax are true about they just got rid of Bellingham. Now, this is not going to produce the same stats as Bellingham, but he is going to minimize the loss of Bellingham to Real Madrid. Watch Branko van de Boomen at Ajax this upcoming season. That is player number 1 for our series of transfers. Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned. We've got some more. And I think we're going to go into value because I think there's a really nice concept here of comparing players at value, right? It would be unfair to compare a Branko van de Boomen with a Bellingham, right? 2 different players. And while we can compare them on the field, one is 100 million, the other one is 0, right? Very different set of expectations. And I think that's going to lean into Branko's favor. The fact that he's coming in for free, the expectations are very, very low, and he will exceed those expectations without a doubt. This is one of my players to watch. So stay tuned. Next, the next player that I'm gonna go on in this series cost just 30 million pounds. Stay tuned, and we'll talk about him on the next stream. Thanks, guys.